Welcome back to Albion TV, ladies and gentlemen, on a Friday night, bringing you the Arena Masters 2017, the final round of the final group in the group stages. We're going to find the last teams to make it through to the final 16 in the knockouts. This is a huge match, though. Team BLC versus Leftovers. The winner of this match will advance to the knockouts. The loser will be eliminated. Leftovers coming from 0 wins at the start of the night, 2 wins back-to-back. Putting up a great show. They just have one more task ahead of them, though. They need to see off their opponents here in the arena. Team BLC stand between them and qualification. Do you think they could do it, Gusky? What are you saying?
I kind of hope they can. It would be a great sort of last day of the eliminations, the qualifications. It would be pretty hypey to see. Going over the weapons currently, obviously we saw Team BLC running before with that Glaive, Frost Staff, Heavy Mace, Carrying Caller, Holy Staff, not opting to run the Grudge. I believe they came into this with the same sort of setup. Leftovers running the Glaive, Frost, Clarent, Holy, and Demonic. Clarent actually opting to run the Hellion rather than the Stalker Hood, being that kind of frontline for the team. The problem is that I see Team BLC, if they can connect onto the backline of Leftovers, do huge damage, but Zabroska gets annihilated so quickly. Harissa and Fayez gets jumped on. The Freezing Wind, the Forest of Spears, so much cleave. Harissa gets annihilated. But Veilkin has actually burnt all of his energy already, the Splitting Slash, into the Mighty Swing, Forest of Spears, Kaistain, LVMH, and Veilkin all very low. And this Leftovers squad are going to keep pushing through. Fayez having to fall back at the moment. Zabroska trying to build up them stacks. And Team BLC, very smart, having a couple of people just go back and reset, realize that they're not going to have more deaths. They need to be healthy for this fight. Kaistain taking a lot of damage there. The Desperate Predators come out. LVMH actually falling quite low. And Fayez, I believe we saw this last week as well, actually opting to run the Armor Piercer over the Grudge.
I didn't know that was still in the game.
Armor Pierce, yeah, I know. It has a nice little animation and everything.
Thought it got removed, mate.
So top right has been taken by Team BLC. Top left looks like it's going to be taken uncontested by Leftovers. And we come back to the 5v5 in this mid-fight. All of Team BLC seem to be taking a lot of pressure at the moment. Jesse Wax half health, Kaistain 80% health, Slash 60% health with 40% mana. LVMH one shot from dead. This could just change at any point. Harissa gets that Freezing Wind on LVMH and having to burn so many cooldowns just to survive. Zabroska throwing as much as he can onto
he's going to die to the ticks. He's down.
No, you can do it. With that Stalker's Hood, though, he potentially could have locked that down a lot sooner. LVMH looks like he could go down now as well. The Freezing Wind come out, perfect timing. Kaistain, a lot of issues. The Royal Hood comes down. Zabroska actually misses the Splitting Slash. The Gigantified being used, but not going to be able to do too much. Jesse Wax comes back to peel, and the mid-cap does go in the way of the Leftovers. They're definitely not messing around. They're coming to win tonight.
Yeah, dream start for the contenders here. 2 wins back-to-back. This one will see them qualify at the expense of Team BLC. Taking the first death, they did well to recover quick back into the fight, and I do agree with what Gusky said though. It seemed like BLC went all out for that kill and burnt so much energy that in the end the fight just drew out and they couldn't do anything. So we'll see if there's any action at the top caps. It's like Fayez and Steflex going to be having to fend off Veilkin on the point. He does opt to go for it, flicking Steflex off the point, manages to undo a lot of their cap, but he is playing a survival game right now. In the meantime, the top right cap was taken by BLC. If they can get the backup here for Veilkin, it might be worthwhile, but it looks like he might have just thrown away a point for nothing. It will degenerate now to a mid-fight. 5v5. Fayez coming in from above. Looks like Proguero is going to go down to Kaistain now. It's a bit of a brawl. Hirsa and Zabroska are in a lot of trouble. There is no healer for the Leftovers. They're going to have to just play a survival game. Fayez preemptively propping that Frost Armor, but no one was really hitting him. A little bit quick on the trigger. Now Proguero is back in the fight. Hirsa's going to get some heals. Steflex in a horrible position. Nearly goes down to the Forest of Spears. The Cleanse coming out, trying to save him. Proguero gets a heal off at the last second. Fayez desperately running around the outside, trying to stay alive, but not doing any DPS in the meantime. I don't really like to see that. Just running around, not putting out any damage whatsoever. There's no reason you can't be applying Vile Curse at the same time as
guys,
fleeing.
Come on, you can do it, Zabroska. The
Fayez
check came out so close.
Fairs and Progrero somehow staying alive, and Kaistain is going to drop to Zabroska. Velkan and Jazzy looking like they want to shut him down. Big gather. Jazzy actually dodge rolls into an armor pierce. That could be problematic. LVMH is going to eat that frost bomb, but Steflex gets credit for the kill before it even goes off. Velkan now is, I think that freezing wind caught him. Optimistic frost bomb on the invisible player, and they're desperately trying to find out where he was. Velkan has got hardly any HP left. Slash does not react quick enough. Frostbomb actually going to go off on Slash. He pops his Everlasting Spirit. Freezing Wind catch onto 3. Jazzy with a defensive snare, trying to keep people alive here until they can respawn. Fairs has to hide in his Ice Block for now. Progrero gets silence, manages to get the cleanse off. The leap comes out. Jazzy Wax, though, low on HP, caught by the freezing wind. Slash gets in with the generous heal just in time. Hersa going to dodge roll away. LVMH pushing forward, but no health, and Zabroska had a mighty swing lined up and drops it like it's hot. Slash has to leap out of there. Looks like he could be in trouble. One hit from death, and Zabroska picking up yet another kill. Hersa dropping the Frostbomb to defend himself. Great positioning, but the snare charge of Jazzy Wax will bring him down. Fairs is respawned. He's coming back. Progrero is out of this, though. Looks like Zabroska, for all his work, is going to go down to a Q attack. Defensive slam from Jazzy Wax. Steflex is going to drop, and all of a sudden, Team BLC look dominant on this point, and the leftovers need to be very, very careful not to chain a load of deaths together and give away points. Progrero going to have to leap out of Jazzy Wax's snare charge there. Hersa is turreting into the tank. Fairs gets armor pierced. He's going to have to evade for a little bit. Velkan looks like he wants it, and once again, while he's sprinting, he could still be putting out some damage. There's no need to just run around mindlessly. You should definitely try and fight on. Kaistain with the armor pierce. Hersa disjoints one Frostbolt, but the second one clips him as he lands. He will go down, but is traded for Zabroska. Now Steflex gets armor pierced. Velkan and Jazzy want to finish him off. The flick onto Slash. Good play from Steflex. Knew he was going down. Tried to do some big plays in the meantime. Velkan very, very low on energy. I'm not sure how well he's managing his Q stacks, because this guy seems to be out of energy non-stop. Fairs eats a poison potion, running around with his frost armor on, and he's not doing any spells when he's running around. Going to hide in his ice block. 6 seconds of immunity. Progrero is able to top him off. Looks like Hersa taking a lot of pressure from Kaistain and Velkan. Progrero, great leap from him, repositioning. It looks like they might be giving up this point, though. Fairs doesn't really know what to do here.
Yeah, Fairs has been caught in that sort of continuum a couple of times now, where he's been low, he's been under pressure, and not really known where he can actually position himself to actually secure a bit more of a safety net and get back into the fight. And as you've said a couple of times, he's been running around and not actually applying the Valkyr stacks, not actually taking that lead. We do see leftovers winning on the kills at the moment. Zabroska doing a great job, 6 kills to him currently. But the first cap goes down. The top left cap is being pressured by Velkan and Kaistain. But Steflex has tipped up. Kaistain should go down here. The gigantic
Fairs is running away. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's just left them. This is what I mean. As a DPS Gusky, you have to keep doing damage at all costs. Like, even when you're kiting, even when you're under pressure, you have to keep your damage output. The minute you're running around, taking damage and not dealing any in return, you might as well not be there. It's such a waste. Fair's going to get caught. Does get into his ice block. Steflex, though, drops to the Frostbomb. Zabroska is charged up. Can he land a mighty swing before he goes down? No, he can't. And it looks like an invade from Team BLC is going to be successful. And this could turn into a 3 cap and a big, big problem for the leftovers. They need this win.
It's not unrecoverable, but it's definitely not an ideal situation for them to be stuck in this situation. Harissa goes down. Progrero should go down very shortly. Steflex has dived onto the cap with the block, actually stepped off the cap for a second, and then climbed back on.
Yeah.
But enough that the point did go, and the 3 cap is gained.
It is a 3 cap. It's not desperate just yet, but I just feel that they gave that up, and I don't know what Fairs was doing, going back to the tent in the middle of a fight. You know, he could have held around the edge, waited for them to put their attention. We saw in the last fight the great play from was it Cade Games? came back in and gave someone a little sniff of it while his teammate could drop
Yeah,
him.
yeah, that was Ezok and K Games.
Yeah,
Ezok
like
got baited in.
he gave Ezok a little look and tempted him in with a kill and gave Proud enough time to bring him down. Those are, those are the sort of things you need to be doing on low HP. Not running back to your tent and leaving your team alone to lose the invade. I just think that's not optimal play, really. They do manage to secure the top left. Desperately going to need to win this. Fayers actually gets a nice kill onto Velkan to start this off. Kaistain is very, very low. Hersa going to be picking up the kill on him. And this could turn into a 3v5 in the middle already. Zabroska lands a nice mighty swing onto LVMH and Slash. Jazzy Wax with the engage. Now Fayers and Hersa have turned up, and this is going to be a real problem. Slash is in a bit of trouble here. Looks like he's going to be okay for now. And this is a good chance for the leftovers to take control of this point. Hersa going to have to dodge roll away. Everlasting Spirit not going to be procking just there. Steflex now coming in. He's got a great position for a Forest of Spears. Flicks LVMH. He's super deep. Slash gets the Desperate Prayer. But Kaistain is able to bring down Harissa. And that is a great opportunity to push on. Everybody's low on this point. Steflex getting caught. Velkan with a huge Forest of Spears. Fayers barely alive. And LVMH is Morgana's Raven. One last tick of it is able to secure that kill and turn this into a 3v5. The energy regain circle of inspiration is dropped. LVMH flicked once again. Gonna try and dodge roll. Steflex counter flicked. Gets a heal on his way through. One more generous prayer, but that's a huge catch from Harissa. Great play from the Frost Mage of the leftovers, and Jazzy Wax is gonna drop. No more tank. LVMH goes within a whisper of dying, but Slash has got it under control. Zabroska ends up going down, got too deep. Going for that kill. Velkan out of energy again, but it looks like point control. It's with the leftovers. Somebody's going to have to get on there. Oh, no.
Great play from LVMH, actually stealthing onto the point just to delay it. While you are in stealth, it does actually stop the cap progressing. Jives onto Progrero. Progrero takes a lot of damage. Harissa looks like he's going to be able to finish LVMH. One shot from death. Harissa does manage to pick up the kill. Kai staying very, very low. Even in that Gigantify, not in a safe position. Vulcan very, very low. Jazzy Wax knocking everybody off with that wind wall. The freezing wind does come down onto Vulcan and Kai Stain both going down to Harissa. Great play. Slash actually one shot from death to Zabroska. Going to make sure that happens fast, and Jazzy Wax is just kiting around at the moment. The fling from Steflex. Jazzy Wax diving onto the point, just trying to sustain as long as he can. Realizes that call's been made, that he's not going to be able to hold that point, and does fall back.
Oh
and
my
again,
days, this is a great match so far. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
18-point difference. And so just to talk quickly, while we are on this like in between rounds, we have to look at what each team is capable of doing, and we look at this team BLC, what they've been doing at the moment. So much pressure, so much damage, and obviously they've got the carrying cooler, they've got the freezing wind frost bomb, they've got the glaive, which is capable of doing so much damage in itself. They have to be keeping these three people away from the clothies, the squishies of the leftover squad. LVMH does go down to that top left cap, and Fayers again.
As well.
Fayers actually getting low, using the demonic to get Velkan out and then leaving. That's actually that's amazing play right there. They do manage to secure the cap. The top right did go over in favor of Team BLC, and it's all up to this mid fight again to try and equal these points up. 5v5 fight, slight advantage to leftovers at the moment. Kai Stain, Zabroska going at it at the moment. Prago in a lot of damage. Jazzy Wax does follow him down, but no, he's going to survive for a while. Hellion Hood popped onto the back line of Team BLC, and Kai Stain's one shot from death. Zabroska needs to get in and hit the biggest mighty swing of his life. Fayers takes a lot of damage, doesn't really know how to deal with the pressure, unfortunately, at the moment. Slash is just trying to survive the split. Slash does come down. Mighty swing as well. Slash just survives. Kai Stain does go down to Fayers, though, actually. The armor pierce kill. If Costin would hit, I'm pretty sure he'd say, woo! LVMH just trying to run around at the moment, just get some health. Zabroska just trying to survive as well. This is such a brawly fight. Slash one shot from death. The cleanse does come out. Steflex trying to chase him down. Very, very low in himself. And Jazzy Wax is just so low. LVMH using that blocks just to survive for as long as he can. Jazzy Wax dodging and diving around, but there is no one in the point at the moment. Jazzy Wax does get onto the point. I believe LVMH. Yeah, LVMH went onto the point and they swapped it over. Great coordination, but Jazzy Wax is getting exploded at the moment. The purge onto Zabroska's stacks. That's great play, but Jazzy Wax is going to go down anyway. LVMH should go down here. The freezing wind catch onto 3. Great play there by Harissa. Now Slash just trying to survive. The armor pierce did come down. If Zabroska Zabroska can get to him. That's a mighty swing away from death, but no, they take the cap and they're walking down. 2 points difference between the two at the moment.
This is absolutely wild right now, 52 to 54. And yeah, Leftovers looking dominating on this midpoint. I wouldn't mind seeing them just play the safe 2-1. Go for it unless anything happens. They definitely need to get straight back in there.
Yeah, I mean, we see Harissa, Zabroska, and Progero actually go into the mid cap at the moment. Harissa kind of diving between the two, trying to get some numbers to find out how equal it is. Looks like a 4v3 on the mid cap at the moment. And Fayers has come down as well. Again, we see the top two caps swap over. We're going to see Steflex and I believe Veilcon coming down afterwards. It is Kaistain already taking pressure from Zabroska. Harissa's just trying to survive at this point. And I mean, Leftovers are in a little bit of trouble just trying to survive at the moment. LVMH actually gets exploded and swapped onto. Fayers and Harissa caught into that Frostbomb Freezing Wind combo. Fayers very, very low. The Ice Block is used. Harissa just trying to peel people off at the moment. Zabroska doing so much damage. Kaistain does swap down for Zabroska, and Veilcon now just having to run back and hope for that healing. Slash has no energy. The energy potion has already been used, I believe, so he's going to be in trouble for a little while. LVMH is going to go down. Jesse Wax getting a 3-man battle. How could potentially stall out this fight. Progrero actually super low on energy as well. The energy potion has been used. Slash takes a little bit of pressure, having to royal boots away, and Fayers is actually chasing him down. No heals for this Team BLC squad at the moment. Kaistain has spawned, is coming back up, but so is Zabroska, and actually Slush and Veilcon both in a bad spot. The splitting slash comes down from Zabroska to secure the kill on Veilcon. Slash still in a lot of trouble. Fayers just ran around so much pressure. And Jazzy Wax again just trying to survive at the moment. Druid Cow does come down, just giving sustainability in favor of this leftover squad. The Wimble was used to try and knock him off, but it doesn't get them. Kaistain has only just got back up and does go down again. Faye is actually getting swapped onto. He's going to go down. Jazzy Wax and LVMH, they have to do everything at the moment just to try and survive in this fight. And the dodge roll has come out, the block has come out. I imagine the stealth, there we go, it's there as well. The Forester Spears has been used just to try and poke him a little bit. Jazzy Wax come diving in. LVMH realizes he's dead, just trying to do as much damage as he can on this point. Jazzy Wax gets the desperate player used, but that was a huge mighty swing from Zabroska, and Slash has already just spawned, and so low. Veilcon does get onto the point. So close at the moment. Veilcon taking a little bit of damage, and again, Jazzy Wax just diving onto the point, just staying on there with everything he's got at the moment. The poison potion has been used on Harissa. Slash one shot from death, potentially, if that Steflex can keep onto him. So much pressure, and Team BLC on the back foot constantly. They cannot recover this, but Savoska does go down, and maybe that's the opportunity they're looking for, but no, Jazzy Wax does go down again. Kaistain, one shot from death. The armor pierce kill. Woo once again. Slash actually so low. Steflex trying to chase him down, and again, no healing for the Team BLC squad. Progrero actually managing his energy super well at the moment. Veilcon getting pushed down. LVMH in a lot of damage. Steflex getting poison potion. Veilcon does come back in with that block. The desperate prayer and enormous heal does come out. LVMH just sitting tunnel damage, but actually Veilcon one shot from death there and does go into invis. No heals coming out for him, and the freezing wind I believe did hit. He's in a lot of trouble if he does pop up. He's one shot from death. There he is, but the royal boots come out and he can potentially survive, but no, Slash actually tried to heal him, and that potentially has just cost them this point. 5-point advantage already, and if leftovers do manage to secure this, I mean, Team PLC have just thrown so many kills at this over and over again,
and they have to reset. The respawns are too slow, and they're just gonna cycle them now. Yeah. 7 minutes remaining means long respawns, and 39 to 23 from a 30-point deficit at the start. Suddenly, leftovers are on the brink of qualification at the expense of Team BLC, who had a blinding week one. And it's just all fallen apart for them in this match. They're going to need to pull something out of the bag right now if they want to get this. They can still win on 2-1 caps, though, if they're quick about it, but it's going to be without dying more than 3 times, which is going to be a tough ask in these non-stop brawls. LVMH going to eat the poison pot early from Zabroska. Looks like he's a bit indecisive. Great positioning from Slash, forcing Zabroska to choose one target or the other. Fails, though, kills Veilcon, and there's one of the kills we've talked about already. Zabroska is invisible on the point, and there's nothing they can do about it. Splitting Slash is going to miss. They're going to try and collapse onto the Clarent Blade of the leftovers. Hirsa and Proguero are here for the backup. Both points are gone. Only 12 points remaining now between Team BLC and the elimination from the tournament, but they bring down Proguero. They bring down Fayers. What a huge play. Slash survives with 3 HP, manages to get the kill, but Steflex takes down LVMH. Zabroska, Kaistein going to get flicked off of the point. The heals are there though. It's healer against no healer, and I don't know if the leftovers can sustain this fight. Zabroska could do some work with a big mighty swing. The block from Steflex, they're just trying to delay. They try and collapse everything onto Kaistein, but it's just not enough. Zabroska throws out a desperation poison pot. Hersha gets done in the freezing wind frostbomb combination. The backup is here, but they just can't throw more bodies at this point right now. They'll be throwing away too many kills in a 3v5 situation. It's 11 to 25. They can afford to give up this cap, in my opinion, Gusky.
Yeah, they should be giving up this cap. They should have done it a long time ago. They don't need this cap right now.
Give it up and get give it up.
By doing that, you force this Italian squad, the Team BLC squad, to push for that triple cap.
What?
It's 14 to 11, 3-point difference, 5 minutes remaining. I doubt we're going to see it go that far. Already we're seeing people move up to their own caps. And ultimately, you have to go for some sort of invade at the moment. Really, if you're this Italian squad, 1 kill can give it away. Steflex, double poison pot, but Carissa out of nowhere. Great play. And LVMH. This is over.
It is. If they cap it, it's done. That kill. He was too greedy. Proguero's on the point. This is seconds away from ending. Veilkin has to get on this point, or his team are going to be eliminated. They managed to kill him before he gets there. Hirsa collecting that kill. Proguero secures the point. And in the dying seconds, the leftovers are going to qualify for the knockout stages, and Team BLC are eliminated at the final hurdle. The final round for them. Unbelievable.
Yes. Huge play and fantastic play by leftovers. They came into tonight. I don't even know if they picked up a win, sorry. Maybe they had one from last week, but they came in today. They've won every match and they definitely deserved it. You can see that they absolutely went in with everything going out from there. And that
4-0.
That has secured them into, I believe, is that the final? I believe that puts them in the 4th spot. We'll have to wait just for an update from the admins behind the scenes, but I believe it does. And fantastic play by those guys.